Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Abduction. In the last episode, we decided, in order to prove a man's innocence, that we become kidnappers. Makes perfect sense to me. We are on our way back to Hanekin Hare's camp, which should be relatively close by. Yeah, just past these woods here. And I have Margaret on my shoulder. Went ahead and knocked her out. And haven't ran into anyone else who could kind of raise an alarm. Oh, that's foreboding. Okay, hopefully we don't run into Nicholas. Well, Hanekin actually had the hunting horn, didn't he? Okay, never mind. That's not as bad as it could be. Margaret is still knocked out, so I'm kind of curious what's going to happen if she comes to while on our shoulder. We're going to have some explaining to do. We'll just walk along the riverside here and hope that we don't run into any bandits or humans. Because at that point, life's going to get very interesting for Margaret because I'm going to use her as a shield. I assume it won't come to that, but stranger things have definitely happened. Alright, I think Hanekin's camp is right up here. Maybe. Yep. Yes, indeed. There it is. I must have done a really good job. She's been knocked out cold for quite some time. Now, this should be interesting.
Good work, Henry. Now we have to act fast and sort out Nicholas. Are you all right?
Well, can't say I feel too good about it, but what else can we do?
Believe me, it gives me no pleasure either. But there's no other way. Take this confession. Go to Nicholas and make him sign it before you tell him where Margaret is.
What if he refuses?
You'll have to make him, one way or another.
Ooh, gonna have to use our convincing skills. I really hope I'm not getting played by this guy.
I'm not complaining, but couldn't you go to him yourself?
Believe me, I'd rather not drag you into it at all. But if Nicholas sees me, he'll go straight for my throat before I get a word in. The only way to avoid bloodshed is if you go.
I see. Yes, you're probably right.
Guess we'll need to get our armor back on.
And what if he attacks me?
Then of course you'll have to defend yourself. If you knock some sense into him in a duel, all well and good, but don't forget we need him alive. So keep a cool head.
All right. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. I'll get to it.
Here's the document. Don't forget to tell him he should get the hell out of Talmberg before we take it to the castle.
Where would I find you?
I'll wait for you in the clearing. Be quick. I don't want to keep poor Margaret here any longer than necessary.
I understand.
Or the fact she just overheard our entire conversation. Yeah, she's just going to sit there. I can't say I blame her. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get our armor back on, because I think we're going to need it. Because I don't see Nicholas accepting this with any semblance of dignity or grace. Pebbles? There you are, buddy. Sorry that we couldn't throw Margaret over you and do that the fast way, but apparently that option is not available in this game. Now, if Nicholas decides to get into a fist fight, that will be very interesting. Especially due to the fact that I'm still wearing all of my armor and everything, so the fight won't last long, essentially, is what I'm saying. As we fight through the frame rate and laggy graphics, I hope... Oh, is that him up ahead? Yep, that's him. I know that hat anywhere. Hey, Nick.
Have you seen my wife, Margaret? I'm sure something must have happened to her. I can't find her anywhere.
Yes, I've seen her.
Well, speak, where is she?
You may
Hanekin Hare is holding her captive.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
It makes no odds. Just listen to me.
What, you whoreson? Tell me where she is right now, or you'll rue the day.
Bluster all you want, but if you ever want to see Margaret again, you better get a grip on yourself.
Where is she? Tell me!
Yeah, you scratch my back, and I'll scratch yours. Sign this parchment here, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
I, Nicholas Angel, do hereby confess... Conspiracy against Sir Hanekin Hare? Just and proper punishment? What? You must be out of your fucking mind. Never.
He read the terms and conditions.
Sign it if you cherish Margaret's life. I can't vouch for what Hare might do.
Hare's bluffing. He'd never harm Margaret.
I wouldn't be so sure. If you take a man's sweetheart, his home and his job, and leave him in the shadow of the gallows, you can't expect much mercy from him.
There. Now tell me where my wife is.
There's an old mine gallery, a little to the south of here. Margaret is in there, alive and well.
I certainly hope so.
So do I. Okay. Well, bring the document to Hanekin Hare. Yeah, let's just go ahead and jump on Pebbles here before Nicholas decides to get some vengeance. And, oh, okay. Hanekin is right behind me. Did you just hear him? He's like, Henry, I'm glad you came. I highly doubt that, sir. Alright, my friend. This is one time the scenario is going to end without me killing you. Or me being killed.
So, have you got it?
It's done. He signed it.
Voluntarily.
Yes. More or less.
Well, I'm glad it's been done without bloodshed.
And what now? Will you take the confession to Talmberg?
We'll go together. I need you to bear witness. I've been gone for years, and I'm not sure they'll take my word for anything.
Well, I hope they do believe you. Otherwise, we're both for the noose.
Don't worry. Divish won't forget our former friendship so easily. Are you ready to go?
Hopefully Divish doesn't know what we did with his wife. Otherwise Henry will just swing. Sometime later. It's good to do this without a conflict between Hanekin's goons and what is it? Hanekin's goons and the guard. Because they're just doing their job. You know what I mean? We haven't gotten into guard killing territory, really, in this playthrough. I don't think that would be good for our overall longevity. Seeing Sir Robarb first. Who was ready to draw his sword and get to work, wasn't he? Hopefully Nicholas and Margaret don't, oh.
Hanekin Hare. I never expected to see you again.
It was the will of God that I returned.
You realize that Sir Henry of Lipa has never repealed his sentence against you. I'm duty-bound to arrest you and turn you over to the provincial court.
Perhaps. But will you read this first? Henry here is my witness that your master huntsman Nicholas signed it himself. This ought to change their minds.
It might. I'm sorry, Hanekin. I always trusted you. But your guilt seemed irrefutable. Nicholas was very thorough. Oh, there's no doubting his own confession. Captain,
Yes, sir.
have the Master Huntsman arrested.
That won't be necessary. I don't think they'll find him.
We didn't
I
kill him.
understand.
Yeah, we didn't kill him. Just letting that be known.
So, what's to be done with you now?
I hear there's a job opening.
Poaching and kidnapping the Master Huntsman's wife. You see my difficulty.
I know. I can't stay here. It's enough to know my name is cleared.
How did he know about the wife being kidnapped?
I'll have a letter drawn up to recommend you to the service of Sir Vincent at Vellish Castle.
Thank you, sir.
But if Nicholas has vanished and we're sending you to Vellish, then who's going to be my master hunter here?
There's one obvious candidate.
Oh, crap.
Henry here. Help me bring Nicholas to justice. And he's no disgrace as a hunter.
You haven't seen me
Really?
shoot, sir.
Well, what of it, young man?
Do I get a house? Oh, that'd be awesome. Do I get the huntsman's house? Accept the office of huntsman, refuse the office of huntsman. Sure.
It would be an honor, sir.
Good, good. Then I hereby name you Master Huntsman at Talmberg Castle.
Poor fools.
My chamberlain will tell you more about your new responsibilities.
Crap. Master huntsman. Yeah, that's
Good
me.
luck to you, Hanekin.
Thank you, Henry. I could never have managed it without you. God willing, we will meet again one day.
All's well that ends well for Talmberg's resident Robin Hood. You got yourself another home. Huzzah! Oh, okay. We need to see what's in all those chests and whatnot. And looks like we have Activity Giver, but we're not really going to care. Hello there, Lady Stephanie.
The Lord save you. What do you need?
I have my own house.
How did you enjoy the race, my lady?
I had no idea you were so talented.
Yes,
Your
you did.
sweetheart must be the happiest woman alive.
My lady, you see...
Come and see me sometime, Henry. We really need to have a proper talk. Good luck, then.
Are we having a repeat?
What is it?
Guess she wants to spend some time together again. Huzzah. All right. Well, this is definitely taking an interesting turn. Now, the reason I'm so curious about the huntsman, man, Henry, those vertical leaps, is that one door that has the post against it. It looks like it had something trapped. I'm very curious to see what that is. And hopefully we will get to see it. Now, I'm going to assume that Margaret and Nicholas are no longer in the game. We gave them plenty of time to find other lodgings outside of the area. At least the game did. So now we have our own nice little cabin here. And look at the view, man. Ah, lovely. Okay, what is this? It's my house. I should be able to see what it is. Also need to double check in case someone just tries to kill us. Belladonna. Okay, tons of herbs. Oh wait, that's our... Never mind. And that's where we sleep, on a bench? Well, you take the good with the bad. Lady slippers. A working garment. It's Margaret's stuff. Got a bludgeon just in case. Very smart. Beets, horseradishes, onions. Cockerel potion. What does that do? Restores energy, wakes you up, and keeps the drowsiness away. Increase energy by 20. Ooh. Improves your hearing and lightens your step. Lockpicking, pickpocketing, and stealth skills are increased by 5 for 10 minutes. Thank you. All kinds of interesting goodies. Cabbage! Radishes. Beets. I'm sensing a theme here. Okay, well, I have a straw mattress to sleep on. What is up here? Brown hood, green tunic, hazel hunting bow, master huntsman's sword. Hunting sword, ordinary arrow, piercing arrow. And looks like a full Robin Hood getup. Green tunic, pointed hat. Ooh lolly. Oh, look at here. All the groschen, tons of arrows. Good hunting bow, maybe? Wolf's fangs. Wow. We could sell this for a ton of coin if we wanted to. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that a little bit later. Do I have a dog? I hear barking. Here, you know what we're gonna do? Can we just get rid of this? Apparently not. Could I get an axe? Because I'm all about the property value, and if there's corpses in here, I know that's going to lower the property value. And I can't punch or anything. Oh! Wait a minute. Here's an axe. Can I grab the axe? Nope. Not going to let me grab the axe. Got our own water trowel. And something to soak skin in. That's where we cook things, or that's where the bodies and such get dealt with. We got our own latrine. All the comforts of home. This is actually our first proper house. We have the room in Talmberg Castle, or in Ratai Castle. We've got the inns. Like, this is our first proper place, other than Teresa's place that she's staying at the Miller's. That makes me happy. I'm still worried, though. I actually may look it up and see if that's some sort of Easter egg, or if there's a way to knock this out of the way. Wait a minute. Do I have a... I have some other items that might be able to do something. I've got a spade, but I can't equip it. Yeah, no, that's not the case. Oh well. We can go ahead and have a meal. And celebrate our new digs. And I guess, Pebbles, you can go ahead and just hang out here. This is where you will be stationed. Or over here. I don't really want you next to the dead animals, though. You might be getting the wrong impression. But anyway, now that that's done, let's go ahead and look at our brief. Do we have anything that we can level up? Nope. We got Vengeance, Restless Spirit. Wait until the apothecary has read the book. And he still has not done that, which is unfortunate. Now, is this sunrise or sunset? I guess we're about to find... Okay, it's sunset. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. Start a brand new day. Sleep for 12 hours in his brand new house. With 30% comfort. Which, I guess, it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers. So I guess what we'll do is we will ride over to Ratai. And always remember to close the doors in your house. Helps with electricity and keeping warmth and coolness in, depending on the time of year. Oh, hey, Pebbles. And hopefully no one's coming over to me to, like, buy stuff, because I'm not going to be that particularly helpful in that regard. Alright. Let's do a bit of traveling. We'll double check. Oh, we got Margaret as well. And apparently a village near Margaret, I assume right there, that we need to go. You know what? That seems like a good place to do. I was told in the comments that I had missed a village, and I saw all those buildings down there, so let's go ahead and ride that direction. Maybe put a marker right there. And see what happens along the way. It is raining a little bit. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to house, and then Pebbles decides to ride us over a cliff. That sounds about right. Whoa, easy there, frame rate. Don't know what's going on with that. I don't think I'll ever know. But, oh well. These things happen. And people seem to be happy that I'm still here. See, I was like, why couldn't this quest have been in Ujits? Because if I don't know what caused me to lose that inn, but I don't have a place to save actually in Ujits. So having this, look at the house. You can even see it from up there. Cool. Having that available would have been a cool way to get around that. Oh well. But I'm going the right way. Yes, I am. I think we have just enough time, and we just reached a new level in horsemanship. Level 14. Heavy duty pony. Your horse can carry more, but is slower. Your horse will never throw you outside of combat. Oh, I like that. Let's go with that. Cool. It's horrible when a horse throws a jockey. Bad stuff. Bad craziness. All kinds of stuff can go wrong there. So that means if I'm running through the forest, or riding through the forest, and I hit a low branching tree, I'm not going to get clotheslined like that one time I caught clotheslined off camera. And whenever there's any kind of freezing when I'm riding through the woods, I have this brief moment of panic that it's loading up all the enemies that are about to randomly just appear around me to go in for the kill. And we're going to see a split in the road. We're going to go ahead and ride by the split. Cows. And villagers. I think. Those are villagers. Because we don't need to be going into Margaret. Not yet. Apparently this village is going to offer us a plethora of new mini-questing opportunities. I guess it might be the only village that we have not visited yet in the game. So definitely need to be thorough there. Nice fork in the road. I may have been here already and just went the opposite direction. And it looked like a pretty decent sized village too, at least from the outskirts of the map. So maybe it'll be another Sasau? I doubt it though, because Sasau was huge. Probably about the size of Ledechko. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. I see it there in the distance.
Yeah.
Come on, Pebbles, let's pick up the pace here. Just want to get that fast travel point locked down. Looks pretty decent. Pretty well sized. I wonder what services are going to be available here. It's got a nice approach, though. You have discovered Samopesh. Okay, it's not as big as I thought it was. Maybe. There's that fast travel point. Do you guys have an inn? Well, if you have some stuff. Stuff is good. Found a tavern. And we've got a trader. Okay. Well, I don't see any side quest or anything. That's interesting. But we do have a place that we can potentially buy a new room. And they have a blacksmith. Stellar. Because we always need those. And I bet that is the herb place? The herb lady? Or herb man? Guess we're about to find out. Herbalist. Yep, there's an herb lady. And right back into town, because I'm lazy. Well, let's see if we can buy a room here. The Samopesh herb woman and discovered the herbalist. Where's the tavern? Ah. It's a small tavern, but it'll do. Oh, I'm in a private area. Where is the...
Looking for something around here?
Is someone there?
Mariana. Yeah, I'm looking for... you.
God save you.
And you.
How are things here?
Oh,
That
fair enough,
sounded
I
like-
suppose.
I can't buy a room.
Later.
Aw, that sucks. Where do we have close by that we can actually stay? I don't think we even have a place in Margaret. Well, we do have Sasau. Let me check. Because we've got all of this area, too, that hasn't been discovered. It's time for a map inventory. We've got this area. Everything south of Skalitz. Could be a... oh, no, there could be a village up there, maybe. I may have to look it up and see if there are any other villages to go to. But I see no... actually, let's take the time to see if there's any more side quests. And if not, we will head to Ratai. Because we need to figure out what's going on with the Necronomicon. And I'm seeing nothing, other than those two quests that have bugged, or they won't let me do them anymore. Okay. Well, let us... go ahead and travel. Goodbye, Samopesh. I don't know if I'll see you again. Watch, we get to Ratai, and it's just this huge smoking crater. The apothecary has read the Necronomicon. Oh, he read it real well, didn't he? New quest, defeat Yogg-Sothoth. At which point I would then probably just turn off the game and call it good. Or Yogg-Sothoth. Got my great old one and my Warcraft villain mixed up. Alright guys, well, I think this is a good place to go ahead and end the episode. When we get back, we'll check with the bookkeeper, or the apothecary, see if he has read the Forbidden Tome, and decide where we're going to go from there. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.